Very recently, I was bored trying to figure out what to grind in Diamond Dynasty, and I remembered one thing that for some reason I forgot about, and within about an hour of grinding, I made over 100 packs. So I want to go over what I did in case you guys also forgot about this, or maybe you have just been slacking with this, but as I'll go over, this will certainly be worth your time. This year, Team Affinity has seemed like a total afterthought, but if you have not finished all of the team's ColorStorm Team Affinity programs to pick up all the ColorStorm players, I would absolutely do this right now. Because if you guys remember, if you go into the My Journey Team Affinity path for any team, there's a mission in here to tally a certain amount of PXP with that ColorStorm player, and by doing this, it will give you 150,000 Team Affinity points. And I bring this up because I feel like I can't be the only one who knew this was added in here and even started grinding some of these missions when they dropped. Never finished the missions though for all 30 teams. But I did this for like 9 or 10 teams the other day, and as I showed you guys in the screenshot from just a minute ago, I got like 100 plus packs from it. And for the Astros right here, I have not completed theirs, but if I did and I got 150 Team Affinity points, I would literally get a couple headliner packs, the Ballin pack, and the 5 The Show packs just from the Astros. Now you can do it with all 30 teams right here. And if you're watching this video within the first couple days that it's out, there's still actually double PXP going on, so these missions are going to be even easier to complete, which is really, really nice. But a good strategy to do this grind, in my opinion, would be to stack your lineup with all ColorStorm right-handed bats and whatever ColorStorm pitchers you want, and just play in whatever mode you want. For example, you could play in Conquest because it is pretty rewarding. But I say stack your lineup just with right-handed bats because after you get done with that, you could hop over to Moonshot Mini Seasons, because in here you can only use lefty hitters or switch hitters, so you can finish all the left-handed hitters missions in here because you can be earning all those Team Affinity packs, but then you also can be working towards the 2 repeatable goals for 100 hits and 75 home runs and just be earning even more rewards on top of what you're already earning from the Team Affinity programs. Also keep in mind that completing these missions with the ColorStorm players will help you progress to get the All-Star voucher for each team. And if you have enough progress right now, you could even get up to the Finest voucher. So there is even more to grind for than just the packs. So once again though, if you were slacking on these missions like I was, you have literally hundreds of packs in these Team Affinity programs waiting to be collected, and it's very, very easy to complete these missions. So I cannot recommend enough building out a team of these ColorStorm players and knocking out these goals so you can earn yourself a ton of stubs. Now, if you guys made it to this part of the video, I'll quickly go over a couple other things that are very good for stubs that I have been spending some time doing. The first of which I just mentioned a little while ago, which is grinding that Moonshot Mini Seasons and just focusing on those 2 repeatable goals, right? So while doing this, just focus on playing the home games on your schedule, since this is going to allow you to actually choose the stadium to play at, and you can just choose a tiny little custom stadium that's going to be easy to hit a lot of home runs in, which will help you with not only the home runs goal, but the hits, and it's just going to be very, very easy, and those goals are going to be a lot easier than you would think when you're playing in a tiny stadium on, rookie difficulty. Also, grinding Diamond Quest for stubs is still good. I would stay away from the map that has those Prime Deluxe packs as the rewards and just focus on the other ones because those other maps are just going to give you more guaranteed stubs. Next, I want to go over is flipping these new Prime cards. That's something I've been doing a bunch of with these new Prime Deluxe packs in the game. And you can do this with just any new cards that get released in packs, because in these situations, these cards will be the most active on the market shortly after they release, since lots of people will be opening up the packs, obtaining these players, trying to sell them, and people will also be trying to buy them for collections. So there's just always going to be an opportunity to be flipping the new cards around the time that they release. Even with these Spotlight and Topps Now cards that release each week, they're still pretty good flips shortly after they get released as well. But like we've seen lately with the new Summer Series cards and packs that came in the game, and then, like we said, the Prime cards and packs that dropped, I made a bunch of stubs the week after these packs dropped just by quick flipping them. And like I said, just with any new cards that get released with packs, definitely keep an eye on those prices and how the margins look on them, because there's definitely a lot of flipping opportunities with those. So for those of you that forgot about those Color Storm Team Affinity player missions like I did for a while, I hope this video was helpful and that you can go pick up a ton of free and easy packs and hopefully get lucky with a pull or two and make yourself a bunch of stubs. But that's pretty much it for the video. That's just what I wanted to cover. Quick little video just to get this out there in case any of you forgot about this, because there's a ton of potential stubs here that I'm hoping you guys can take advantage of. And I appreciate all of you for sticking around to the end and watching this one. See you in the next one. Peace.